Monday, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, of course, we're kicking this week off with another pop-off with Maddison. For today's pop-off, I'm going to be talking all about Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker because I know you guys had to have seen those engagement and marriage rumors that were really picking up speed at the end of last week, but now we know the truth behind those rumors and what's really going down between the two, so I cannot wait to fill you in. Plus, we also have to talk about Scott Disick because he reportedly ran away to the Hamptons this past weekend with his 20-year-old girlfriend Amelia Hamlin and his kids to, quote, keep away from all of the Kourtney and Travis news. So clearly, or at least it seems as though the rumors really got to Scott Disick. But before we get into that, because it is Monday, this is the first pop-off of the week. You guys know I'd love to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. How's your Monday going? How was your weekend? Obviously, I am back in LA. I got back this past weekend, had a really relaxing time, grabbed dinner with friends. I also turned my friend Holly onto the show Never Have I Ever. Now, this is actually a show that Mama Hill and I discovered last year, but season 2 just came out this past week, and I've got to say, it was so freaking good. It is a quick comedy. The episodes are 30 minutes, so you can binge it very easily. You'll laugh, you'll cry. It is just overall such a good show. So if you need a new show to watch, definitely recommend Never Have I Ever. And now, enough about my latest Netflix obsession, because I know you straight to the tea people have to be dying, so make sure you help out your fellow straight to the tea people and put this time code down there in the comments, because it's time to start unwrapping these Kourtney, Travis, and Scott Disick facts. Alright, so at the end of last week, in case you missed it, fans started putting together evidence that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker either got engaged or married when they were in Las Vegas recently. Now, the first piece of evidence came from Kourtney's hairstylist, who posted a slew of photos of Kourtney and Travis, and he captioned the photo saying, "Now I understand why people tie the knot in Vegas. There's nothing like love and a good time." Now, it's worth noting that in the original post, Kourtney's hairstylist reportedly put a ring emoji, but instead he traded it out for the black heart. Even though Kourtney's hairstylist did switch out the emoji, that did not stop people from freaking out, and that leads us to the second piece of evidence that can be found over on Kourtney Kardashian's Instagram. She again posted a ton of pictures of her and Travis, and she captioned the photos, "What happens in Vegas." I want to point out that Travis Barker's kids actually commented on this post that Kourtney put on her Instagram. As you can see, Travis's son Landon Barker commented and said, "Great pics." Now, speaking of Travis Barker's kids, that brings us to the third piece of evidence that pointed towards Travis and Kourtney either getting engaged or married, and that could be found over on his daughter Alabama's Instagram. As you can see, she reposted one of Travis Barker's Instagrams and said, "So happy for you guys," with a bunch of emojis. And now that brings us to our last piece of evidence that pointed towards something going down between Kourtney and Travis. Fans noticed that in Kourtney's most recent Instagram post where she was promoting Good American, you can peep that she is wearing a ring, and although it is on her right hand, not her left hand, that did not stop fans from absolutely noticing it and freaking out. Now that you guys have seen all of the evidence that was pointing towards Kourtney and Travis taking their relationship to the next level in some way, shape, or form while they were in Las Vegas, sadly, I'm here to be the bearer of bad news and tell you guys that Kourtney and Travis didn't get engaged or married during their last trip to Sin City. In a new report from TMZ, sources close to the couple confirmed that Kourtney and Travis did not get married and that Travis Barker did not put a ring on Kourtney's finger yet. Now, the key word there is yet, because it definitely sounds like although an engagement didn't happen in Las Vegas, it sounds like an engagement could be happening soon, which makes absolute sense considering there's a new Us Magazine report out there about how Kourtney and Travis are, quote, unbreakable. Actually, specifically, the source said that Kourtney and Travis are, quote, very much in love and are deeply connected as a couple. Their bond is unbreakable at this point. Now, while Kourtney and Travis's bond is clearly unbreakable, even if they didn't take their relationship to the next level in Vegas, you know who is a little breakable? Scott Disick. Because Scott Disick reportedly ran to the other side of the country, to the Hamptons, to escape all of these rumors surrounding Kourtney and Travis. Multiple outlets reported that Scott Disick was in the Hamptons this past weekend with his 3 kids and his girlfriend Amelia Hamlin, and he even posted about it on his Instagram story. However, according to a source who spoke to Fox News, the reason for Scott's trip wasn't just to have a little getaway with his kids and his girlfriend, it was also to escape the news about Kourtney and Travis. As the source said, quote, "He was definitely just trying to do his own thing. He's keeping away from all of the Kourtney and Travis stuff that's going on." Can you say yikes? And as much as I want to feel bad for Scott Disick because of his past behavior, I absolutely cannot. And as you guys can tell, I am so ready to pop off about this because I have so many thoughts. So let's go ahead and get to that shambong. Alright, so first of all, I can't lie to you guys. When I started to see all of this evidence that was lining up about Kourtney and Travis potentially getting engaged or married in Las Vegas, I was slightly convinced. However, the one thing that was holding me back from being 1000% convinced that Kourtney and Travis took their relationship to the next level while they were in Vegas is the fact that at the end of the day, Kourtney is a Kardashian. And while Kourtney might be the one who bucks family tradition the most, I just really felt like there is no chance she would announce an engagement or marriage on Instagram if Mama Kris had anything to do with it. And yes, I know that Kourtney Kardashian is a 40-something-year-old woman who is completely independent, but at the end of the day, let's be real, Mama Kris still absolutely rules the roost, and I really doubt that she would let her oldest daughter, who has never been married before, contrary to popular belief, her and Scott Disick were never actually married. I just really doubt that Mama Kris would be okay with Kourtney announcing an engagement or a marriage on Instagram, let alone her hairstylist being the one to make that announcement. Having said that though, I definitely think that a Kourtney and Travis engagement is coming soon. Multiple reports have backed that up, and especially that new report from Us Magazine talking about their unbreakable bond. I definitely feel like Travis is gonna put a ring on it soon. And honestly, I feel like once Travis Barker does put a ring on Kourtney's finger, everybody in her life is going to be happy. It sounds like his kids are gonna be happy. I feel like her kids are gonna be happy. Her family's gonna be happy because they haven't seen Kourtney this head over heels for someone in a very long time. I truly feel like the only person who would not be happy about a Kourtney and Travis engagement would obviously be Scott Disick. I absolutely believe that part of the reason why he escaped to the Hamptons this past weekend, well, yes, it was to spend time with his kids, but I also think a large part was to escape the news about Kourtney and Travis. I do believe that Scott really does struggle seeing Kourtney with other people. I mean, he's admitted that he struggled seeing Kourtney post on social media with Eunice Benjamin, so I can't imagine how bad he's struggling seeing her with Travis Barker because their PDA posts are times 1,000 what she posted with Eunice Benjamin. So I know that deep down Scott Disick absolutely has to be struggling, and no amount of 20-year-old girlfriends is going to stop that. I have said it from the beginning that Travis Barker is going to be the man that makes Scott Disick either step up romantically with Kourtney Kardashian or step out of the way permanently, and I still feel that way. Even if Kourtney and Travis get engaged, I don't think Scott Disick is going to go down without a fight. I think there's going to be some more drama. I think he's going to try to make an appeal to Kourtney. I just feel like Scott is not done fighting for Kourtney, even if Kourtney has fully committed herself and is fully ready to spend the rest of her life with Travis Barker. I just feel like Scott Disick still has a little fight in him, and I feel like there's definitely going to be more drama to come, but again, that's just my own personal opinion, and we're going to have to wait and see. But that's all the Kourtney, Travis, and Scott news I have for you, and now I want to hear your thoughts. Were you convinced that Kourtney and Travis got engaged or married in Las Vegas? Are you sad to hear that the rumors aren't true? Also, what do you think about Scott Disick and the fact that he went away to the Hamptons this past weekend, in part to get away from all this Kourtney and Travis news? Let out all your thoughts and feels down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. While you guys are at it, please make sure you give me a follow over on Instagram and TikTok, and of course, don't forget to check out my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!